let me ask you guys this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how pumped are you for the Food for Life classes on Let's Beat Breast Cancer? On a scale of 1 to 10, how pumped are you for these Let's Beat Breast Cancer classes? I mean, I'm running all over town. I'm dropping these off. I'm trying to get everybody I can to understand that there's something that we can do about breast cancer. And it isn't going to be sharing ribbons. It's going to be sharing the facts. And the facts are that 5 to 10% are genetic and the other 90 to 95% are diet and lifestyle. And I'm going to keep on talking about this until we actually see the rates of breast cancer go down, which we can do since the American Medical Association should be just told doctors that they should be recommending it to their patients. So how many of you guys knew that? Let me make sure I get this chat working. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Good. You're here. Happy Tuesday. The hall with it all. Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for these classes? Because these classes are getting, people are registering, the tickets are free. People are registering left and right. So I'm looking for you guys to come in here and show them that this is where the change happens. We're not just going to be talking about classes and recipes. We're going to be actively engaging every attendee to join us in losing weight and reducing our risk, because that's what we're doing here. As if you guys didn't know, I'm Stephanie Ignafo, lifestyle medicine coach, plant interventionist, Food for Life instructor with the Physicians Committee, and founder of Plantspiration, where I said this is where change is going to happen. So are you guys ready for this grocery haul? And let's not forget, we're going to guess how much this grocery haul costs. But we're ready? Okay, here we go. So how did I lose 100 pounds? How have I kept it off almost 14 years later? How did I get in all these magazines and books and publications about losing weight and reducing and reversing disease? By eating my plants off with groceries like these. So let's get right down to it. I'll just get down to the big stuff right here. I had to have these, okay? Listen, if you're trying to lose weight and you're plateaued, I'd say leave the dried fruit alone, but I'm there and I'm biking my butt off, so I'm gonna eat some mangoes. I love these mangoes. As you can see, I already broke into them because the only ingredient, where's it at? Dried mangoes. Okay, label reading 101 and done. We've got some basil. You could put this in your tofu scramble. You could put this on a wrap. You could put this with some chickpeas, some vinegar, and some tomatoes, and you've got a great snack. That's balsamic. You could do so much with it. We are going to be talking about foods that fight cancer, of course, and can we just talk about these beans, you guys? These save lives. This is the fiber that we're talking about. There's no fiber in animals. There's no fiber in cheese. There's no fiber in dairy. There's no fiber in stuff like that. And this is why we see this increase of breast cancer, okay? Because people aren't eating enough fiber. We have an obesity epidemic, which I hate to break it to you, but 70% of breast cancers are linked to obesity. That's why I'm on a mission to cure this chronic condition. There's something we can do about it, and it is going to be with pinto beans. Oh, here we go. My favorite sauce from Ginger Peoples. This stuff is great, you guys, on rice and beans. It's great on broccoli. It's great on broccoli, on pasta. Here, I'll show it to you again. Ginger People does have a little bit of sugar in it, but there's no oil, and I love it. It's got a great flavor, and it's something that you can add into stuff. All right, more pinto beans. More pinto beans. How many of you guys have beans in your cabinets right now? Give me a heart. Show me a heart if you've got beans in your cabinet, because I'm going to tell you that you're already fighting disease right there. Okay, you're already fighting disease. We've got salsa. You could put salsa on potatoes. You could put salsa on pasta. You could put salsa on a sweet potato. You could put salsa on a bowl of lettuce, beans, rice. Listen, this is about being nice and easy without the diseasey, and of course keeping it low fat. Everything in here is low fat because this right here, this is a living organism, okay? There's a living organism that produces excess estrogen, okay? If you're worried about your risk of breast cancer, then let's get this excess fat off so we can start fighting this disease that's affecting so many people. Okay, we have blueberries. This is one of the top foods for fighting breast cancer because of the anthocyanins right here. I'm going to eat them all just like that. We're going to put them in oats. We're going to put them with raisins and oats and soy milk and have a cancer fighting meal. This isn't about the recipe, so I'm not going to mention even one. Okay, this is about what you bring home from the grocery store, and this is about not waiting. Okay, this is about not waiting. Stop waiting for some day to get this down. It's going to happen right now. This is where the action happens. Oh, look at these. These are my favorite snacks, lycopenes. We learned last week that lycopenes, that men who eat more tomatoes, even cooked, reduce their risk of prostate cancer. So guess what we could do for women? Yeah, we can reduce our risk. I want everybody to get this in their mouth, okay? 90 to 95% of breast cancers can be reduced with diet and lifestyle. With getting to a healthy weight, limiting alcohol, I'm going to say get rid of it, getting exercise, and eating your plants off. You guys, I have a whole bag of beans. Everybody out there with beans, just know you're already saving lives. I've got some tahini. These sauces I use, I've lost 100 pounds. I've reached my goals. I'm bringing in stuff like this, but we want to keep those high-fat things out of the way. Oh my gosh, I almost just crushed my toes off. Avocado, this is great. We use it in small amounts, and we've got some vinegar because we're going to be making some great sauces in tomorrow night's class. You guys, who's ready to crush chronic disease? I mean, why aren't we seeing this all over the radio, all over the news, all over everywhere? That there's something we can do with potatoes. This is the low-fat stuff I'm talking about. High-fat, animal-based diets increase risk and the reoccurrence of breast cancer. I mean, for goodness sakes, if there's something we can do about it, let's do it. Studies continue to show that people who eat more fiber, women who eat more fiber, reduce their milk. Get rid of milk, you reduce your risk, okay? Here's some other things that we could reduce our risk, okay? Fiber removes excess estrogen out of the body. Now, white rice doesn't have a ton of fiber, but it's low fat. You know what I mean? Let's get some of this in a quick hurry. We've got frozen rice that you can keep in your refrigerator. And one more thing I like to talk about. I mean, I can't talk about enough because I still see that we've got an obesity epidemic, chronic disease on the rise, and people still aren't buying the right groceries. So let's start with this, white rice. It's white. It's just white rice. No oil, no sugar, no junk. This is better than. You know what I mean? If you can't quick whip up some brown rice or something, then that's better than. How about some fruit? Okay, we need people who eat more fruit reduce risk of all-cause mortality, and that's for women. You know why I say people? Because men get breast cancer too. Over 400 men a year die from breast cancer. So I'm talking to everybody out there, not just women. If you've got nipples, this is for you, this class, okay? It affects everybody. I mean, we have to stop being like this and getting comfortable with being sick, for goodness sakes. There's something we can do, and I'm going to show you. We've got corn, frozen corn. Frozen corn can just go with rice. You could put it in your salad. You could put it on your potato. You could put it in your quinoa. Just put it in your cart and bring it home. These are the foods that fight disease. More frozen corn. Get them in your freezer like these. Talk about fighting breast cancer right here, soy. Soy fights breast cancer. We're going to be talking more about that in class and how to use it. We eat soy every day, okay? Want to lower your risk? Start with the facts, okay? I don't just share ribbons, I share facts, okay? The fact is there's something that we can do about this, and I'm asking everybody to join me on this campaign, and let's make a difference. It means so much to me to see more people eating plants because this is where the change happens, okay? With what you bring home from the grocery store. You can do this, okay? It's not about willpower. It's about skill power. What do we have here? More fiber. What do we have here? More vitamins, more minerals, more nutrients, more cancer-fighting properties than any dairy, meat, egg, cheese, chicken, fish, or any of that's going to give everybody. You know what that's going to get everybody? Sick. That's the truth. That's the truth, okay? And I'm going to say it because there's something we can do about it. I've got cucumbers too. My favorite, if you haven't done it yet, chop this baby up like this, put some nutritional yeast on it, a little bit of pinch of salt and pepper, and eat it, for goodness sakes. And eat 5 of them. This is everything I have here, unlimited amounts. Well, not unlimited amounts of the tahini, okay? Not unlimited amounts of this for people who want to reduce their risk and get their weight down. This is so important that we talk about a healthy weight, okay? Everybody's so freaked out, or they think that I'm shaming. I'm not shaming anybody. You're beautiful just like this. But if we're overweight and we're increasing our risk, 70% of overweight women have breast cancer, Let's do something about it, okay? Let's do something. Stop waiting for someday and start eating your plants off today, okay? In tomorrow night's class, I'm going to be sharing the 3 top easiest, breeziest recipes. We're going to be hearing from Dr. Neil Barnard, and he's going to be telling everybody you should listen to what Stephanie says, okay? Eat some oranges, for goodness sakes. Vitamin C. 5 servings of fruits and vegetables reduces mortality by 50%. Hello? If you're wearing your seatbelts to improve your odds of living longer, this is going to improve it even more. Put these plants on your plate, okay? This is the kind of stuff that people should be eating, and I'm going to be teaching in tomorrow night's class what to do with all this stuff. It doesn't have to be hard, and these are recipes that you don't even need to write down. You're going to remember them. They're so easy. Okay, broccoli. This is some serious cancer-fighting stuff. Sulforaphane. When you chop this up 45 minutes before you eat it, it's like pow stuff, okay? Don't just watch me, cut it up and eat it up, okay? More broccoli, cancer-fighting foods. You're gonna steam these up, you're gonna cut these up, you're gonna steam these up, and you're gonna eat them up. I love crushing some toasted sesame seeds. Use 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame seeds, 1/8 a teaspoon of salt, put it in a coffee grinder, eat your plants off. I'm so impressed with everybody over here at Plantspiration. Look at you guys, look at what you've done. 2,130 pounds. You guys, you've reduced your risk for breast cancer. You're reducing your risk for breast cancer, men and women getting more fiber in. And I'm going to tell you what, Dr. Barnard's proud to hear this. He's proud to hear what we've all started for this Let's Beat Breast Cancer campaign. And I can't wait to tell him more of what we've done over here at Plantspiration. We've got some purple cabbage. Maybe we're using this in tomorrow night's class. You're going to have to show up to find out. What else? Every week I go to the grocery store. I take you in to what I'm doing so that I inspire you to bring home more fruits and vegetables. Are you bringing home more fruits and vegetables, you guys? Let me know with a heart if you're bringing in more fruits and vegetables. This is the stuff that actually saves lives more than anything out there, okay? Bananas. These are easy to take on the go. We baked them in a class. We air fried them in a class. But I'm going to be honest with you, just getting them home from the grocery store is the best thing you could do to kick some, you know what, okay? Get them home, eat them up. I've got more bananas. They were a little green. But I asked Meyer, could you just leave me a couple beat up ones? I'll get them from you. And here they are. They're great. They're sweet. They're delicious. They go in smoothies. They go in my mouth. They go in my bike bag. They can go in your purse. I mean, think about it. Gorillas, they eat bananas all day long. They're not dying. Ridiculous people talking about limiting bananas. Stop it. That's limiting people getting healthy. That's really what's going on, okay? Eat your fruit, okay? Fruit is essential for reducing your risk. That's right. Get your fruit going. More fruit right here. Look at this pile of plants, okay? This is how I have been eating my plants off. All I want of this stuff, okay? All I want of it. What else do we got? There's people in my house that like this, and this is why I get this, okay? Some sourdough bread, but let's get to the good stuff, the real whole food stuff, okay? The grapes, this stuff is powerful. You could eat all you want of these vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, fiber. These are foods that fight breast cancer, spinach, you guys. Popeye knew what was up. This stuff is what fights cancer, okay? Breast cancer, all kinds of cancers. Every 10 grams of fiber reduces your risk by 7 to 10%. That's how, all you got to do is eat this. Look at this. You could get shredded carrots. You don't even have to shred them up. They already make them like that. Tomatoes, more lycopenes. You could put these on a sandwich. You could put these on a salad. Let me tell you what. I love these with a bowl of kale, a can of cannellinis. I'm giving you a recipe right now. Chop these up really quick. Chop up the cucumber really quick. Throw on some pasta if you want. And you can take a dressing, 1 tablespoon of tahini, 1 tablespoon of tamari, 1 capful of apple cider vinegar. Eat your plants off, okay? Reduce your risk. Join me in this campaign. Share it, spread it. This is what's going on. I mean, look at this. Free classes for the whole month. Share it. Share it on your wall. Share it everywhere. I shared it in the grocery store. I was telling people, did you know that you could reduce your risk of breast cancer with foods like these? Oats, okay? So we just take the oats, we put some cinnamon, we put some raisins, we put some blueberries, we put some bananas, we fill up a whole giant bowl until we get full because we want this fiber in us, okay? More onions, okay? This is allium, cancer fighters. and get those cruciferous vegetables in. Whoa, what do we have here? Things that don't cause disease. I'm going to talk about how to make chips and dips, okay? Chips and dips, because it shouldn't be hard to get healthy, okay? So get in this class and let's have some fun. We've got some celery. I'm going to show you how to make this fun, okay? Celery is great to put in smoothies, to put in juices, to put in tuna mock salads. We've got lettuce. I chop up a head of romaine, throw a can of pinto beans, a chopped up potato, some salsa, some corn, and you got yourself a bowl of crushing breast cancer, okay? That's how simple it is. There's some more tips. Here's another tip. Always get a box of silken soy milk. Not only are you fighting cancer, you're reducing your risk by not bringing home dairy anymore. Right there, you're reducing your risk. I like this shelf-stable soy. It's really awesome, especially when they're out of soy milk. I love that Myers was out of soy milk. I'm not even mad. That means more people are fighting disease. We've got some pears. Look at this. These are true snacks, okay? None of those fruity snacks, gummy snacks, sugary snacks. Who told you to eat those? Maybe people who wanted to make some money and get you sick. I don't know. But this is the stuff that actually does the trick. Lycopenes. Dr. Christy Funk talks extensively about lycopenes and that we're getting them, resveratrol. That people think that you're getting resveratrol and benefits from drinking alcohol, but that's not true. The resveratrol comes from the grapes, and drinking alcohol accelerates free radicals. So it's not good for you. We know this. And if your doctor isn't telling you, starting today, June 9th, I think it was, the American Medical Association said, doctors, please tell your patients that diet and lifestyle reduce our risk for breast cancer. Every doctor should be telling you that we could do this. But you know what? Like I said, I don't want you guys to wait. Okay, this is where the change actually happens. We've got more raisins and more red onions. These are great to put on a burger sliced up. These are great to put in salads. These are great. Guys, food is powerful. Food is so powerful. We're not done, okay? Food is so powerful that I want to remind everybody, oh, it's backwards. Eat plants. It's that easy. Bring this stuff home and your family's going to eat it nice and easy. We've got some mandarins. What else do we have? Oh, shame on me. I forgot my bag. Here's some good 2338 Honeycrisp apples. If you see what I bring home every week, these are the amounts of foods. This is the foods we're eating. I have 4 apples left over here from last week. That's it. So we're eating. This is what we're really eating, okay? This is what we're eating. We've got some lemons for some sauces. And that was probably one of my smallest grocery lists ever. But I want to just share something with you. It's one of the most powerful ones, because when I start eating my plants off like this, it makes me want to start moving around. And within 30 minutes of exercise, you're already fighting cancer, okay? So reducing our risk of breast cancer, we're going to learn how to eat our plants off, okay? If your doctor isn't telling you that, I'm sorry, but I am. We're going to eat our plants off. We're going to get to a healthy weight, so come to class so we can keep learning how to do this. We're going to limit alcohol because every drink increases your risk of breast cancer. Okay, I'm going to say it. Every drink increases your risk of breast cancer. And we're going to get moving around and feeling good. Does anybody have any questions for this amazing grocery haul, or any other myths that you want to hear? How about this myth that underwire bras cause breast cancer? True or false? Underwire bras cause breast cancer. True or false? I want to know from you guys what you think of that. Cell phones in your bra causes breast cancer. True or false? True or false? And we're going to guess the grocery haul. Look at that. Mary, a little low. Cindy, ooh. You guys are super close. It's $244.69. But let me tell you what. It takes 11 days of eating your plants off to see the effects of cancer cells. 11 days. It takes 30 minutes of exercise, and it takes 2 seconds to sign up for my next class and learn how to really reduce your risk for breast cancer. 5 to 10% is genetics, 90 to 95% is diet and lifestyle. So let's do something about this right now. And thank you so much, you guys. It took years to get sick, but be patient. We're going to knock this out, okay? Like I said, we're going to reduce our risk. So join us for tomorrow night's class. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be high energy. And I'm going to encourage everybody who attends this class, not just to take it, but to take it seriously. And let's start losing weight, reducing our risk, and fighting cancer for real, okay? This is great. Any questions about cruciferous vegetables, eating your fruits, getting in your beans, and just learning how to do this? I just want to say this to all of you guys out there. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for going at this and eating your plants off and being the inspiration the world needs to see. We're actually making a difference. I mean, look around, 2,130 pounds, diseases reversed, things are happening over here. And I want to share the truth. False and false, actually. Underwire bras don't do that, and neither does foams in our bras. And there's more stuff I'm going to be talking about every week, every class. It's just going to keep getting better. And for everybody out there in YouTube that gets to see this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. And I'm going to say this. We're giving away a few memberships to Plantspiration, to members and to everybody out there. Every time you join this class, your name's going to go in. Every time you follow, tag, fill out the take the breast cancer pledge, which is so important to take that. I want to get the word out. Take that, and we're going to keep on putting you in this drawing to give away a few. I think we're giving 2 or 3 away of memberships. So let's spread the word. Let's get this, reduce our risk of cancer, and good recipes tomorrow night. They're going to be like 1, 2, 3, easy. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we guys have going on here. Crushing the greens, crushing the fruit, crushing the walks. This is what I want to see everybody do over here. This is what I dedicated my life to. 11 days of reducing your risk. 11 days to see the effects of food on cancer cells. What are you waiting for? The time is now, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Say it with me. Eat your plants off. Take the pledge. Let everybody know where to go. Plantspiration for the health, the animals, and the planet. And for goodness sakes, for beating breast cancer. Get into class and let's learn how to literally kick some ass. Love you guys.